What's up, y'all? I know y'all missed me. It's been a minute, but we are back with another video. And whew, do y'all see them baby hairs? Do y'all see that scalp? Like, let's get into this, y'all. So first and foremost, this hair is by Wow African Hair. Y'all know I work with this company a lot of times. I always love their quality. It's always nice HD lace, thin lace, Swiss lace, raw lace, any lace you could think of that is good quality. This company always comes through. And today they sent me this HD lace wig, and it's like a kinky, curly, deep curly type of wave. And you know, the wig already did come with the knots pre-bleached and slightly pre-plucked, but you will have to go in and do some more plucking. So but what I did go back in and bleach the knots even more, because I really wanted to bleach the knots until the grids on the wig was completely gone. Like, it came pre-plucked, but you still kind of see like the black dots a little bit. So I just went in on top of that pre-bleachedness, and I bleached the knots some more, and I bleached it only for like 15 minutes using quick blue, a powder, and 40 volume developer. And I got those knots completely like the blonde color that the knots turn once you really bleach it, without over bleaching the hair or whatever. So, however, today we'll be using my baby girl, Jen. We'll be using Genesis today as our model for this look. Jen already wanted somewhat of a bob look. I didn't have any straight hair bobs because I installed it on my head, of course. But I decided to do like a curly bob look for her today. Now, this is an 18-inch wig, but because the curls is so tight, like, it looks a little bit shorter than what it is. But of course, with the stretch length, it is a full 18. But however, we're gonna go ahead and begin to add our layers, and we are using the beautiful Hustler Lace With Adhesive, the new and improved formula. Y'all need to let me know how y'all loving this new glue. Y'all need to give me some updates. I have some people who left me some reviews and everything, but I need y'all to let me know down below if you received your new and approved Lace Max Adhesive. Just drop me how you feeling, down in the comments about it so I can post. But nevertheless, I'm going in with my newest and improved formula, the Lace Max Adhesive, and I am just adding, I want to say I did like 5 layers or whatever. So I did, go ahead and add 5 layers. And this part here is just repetition. You're just adding layers over and over and over again until the last and final layer is completely dry. Well, not dry, let me not say that. It's clear. When that last layer turns clear of however many layers you're doing, just go ahead, and once it turns clear, and begin to melt your lace. And when I say it melts your lace, it melts your lace, okay? But I ain't gonna do too much bragging because I don't want to be all talk. So I'm gonna show y'all what I really mean once I go ahead and begin to place this wig down. Go ahead and begin to pull that lace right into that glue, and just give it a nice little firm press on the edges, just making sure that you get that lace to really get into that glue. And once I have it placed on one side, I will go ahead and place it on the other side. And of course, I'm going to blow dry that on the heat setting once I have it locked into place. I like to use the heat setting. I used to use the cool setting, But just for me, I feel like, you know, the heat helps it really like moisten up and, you know, sit in the lace or whatever. So I do like to blow dry on heat. And once I am done blow drying, I like to go in with my hot comb and hot comb that lace in as well. You know, just adding different techniques of heat, but also with the hot combing of the actual, you know, frontal lace. It also gives your hairline that neat look, especially if you want to do a no baby hair look. I mean, we are going to do baby hairs based on, you know, you guys seen the thumbnail at the beginning of this video. We finna have these edges on swim, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all in detail how I created the baby hairs. I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. They went crazy, okay? This install period, the edges is trending like right now on my social medias, because it's like it was the teeth, like for real. And you know, I think I'm probably like one of the only people who really like just go ham when it comes to the exotic baby hairs, like really go ham and really just get creative and just really show y'all the real tea. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all see that for yourselves, okay? Because I cannot wait to show y'all that part. But however, now I'm gonna go ahead and just take that melt belt. I done hot combed it, blow dried it, and I'm just gonna take that melt belt, because we need to melt that lace, and I'm gonna let that sit for 10 minutes. And once I let that sit, you know, we gotta go back on, remove that, and just begin to see that scalp and, you know, cut off that extra lace. So this is what the hairline is looking like so far. And now we're just going to take the rat tail comb, you know, just part off everything that is not glued. And how do you know it's not glued? Because you will actually see it. You will see what's melted and what's not based on where the glue is applied. Like, you may not be able to see it as clear on camera right here, but if you are up close and personal on the person who hair you are doing, you will be able to see what's melted into the glue and what's not melted into the glue. And at this point, she was just so surprised, like she didn't even realize that I cut the lace off or if it was on, because it was just so blended. And that's how you know when you have that real true HD lace. Like, you will not be able to tell whether the lace is on or off if it's real HD lace. And as y'all can see, we is giving the girl scalp. So based on that, if you just look at the side that I cut and the side that I didn't cut, if it was not for the little piece at the bottom that did not have the foundation on it, because it's going to get cut off, you would not be able to tell that I cut it off or it was not cut. So that's how you know you have true HD lace, when it just blends so perfectly that you can't even tell. Like, from this angle, you can see more so. Like, if you didn't know I was actually cutting, you can't see that I'm cutting. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't really see the difference between the lace and her skin. But however, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off all of that extra lace that is not needed. Everything else is nice and melted into her skin, and it is secure. Y'all see me pulling that thing after that melt belt. When you have to go back in and touch in those areas, it's crazy, I know. But now I'm going to go ahead and cut off that extra lace from around her ears and then push that right back into the adhesive, you know, into the adhesive, so it can finish setting in some more. But now that we have, you know, all of that extra lace off, you know, we got to get to the point of, you know, kind of pre-styling and doing the baby hairs and everything. So at first I was just going to do like regular baby hairs. But let me tell y'all, Jen let me have it, okay? She cussed me out. She was like, listen, you do everybody hair. You give everybody exotic baby hairs but me. You don't never give me no, like, you know, creativeness to my styles or whatever. So I was like, all right, girl, let me go ahead and get you together so I don't got to hear you complain about this no more. So even though the look is simple, just the baby hairs alone just made it like 10 times like, woo, like, yes, girl, yes. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when you do have kinky curly hair, it is a lot to manage, but I'm gonna show y'all how I got those curls to be popping like you've seen in the beginning of this video, because right now this is basically the hair in its natural state after being washed or whatever. So if you don't want this type of poofy curly look, I'm gonna, you know, just stay tuned and I'm gonna show you how I got those curls to pop towards the end and to be molded like that, so it don't be like, you know, puffy. Because a lot of people want curly hair so bad, but it's just the maintenance of curly hair. It can be a lot of work if you don't really know how to maintain it. So we'll talk about that later on. But right now, what I'm doing is just pretty much section out the baby hair section. And I'm just getting ready to prepare to, hot comb the roots of the lace. I like to get my roots nice and pressed, so you can have that nice, fresh relaxer look towards the root area, so it can be nice and neat. So I'm just going to finish section off all the baby hairs. And like I mentioned at first, I was going to do regular baby hairs, but then when I thought about her complaint in my head, I said, you know what, we're going to give her a full hairline of baby hairs and just go crazy. And that we did, which you guys will see later on. So once I do part all of this off, get her pre-prepped as far as hot combing the roots around the parting area, I will go ahead and spray her hairline down, tie it down again with the melt belt. And once we remove that melt belt, it is baby hair time. So make sure you guys keep watching. If you didn't do so already, just go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on those bells, because we is about to get lit. So we went ahead and removed that melt belt. I just want you girls to see her scalp, okay? I'm really going to zoom in and let y'all see the smell. But first, I'm just going to go ahead and comb out all of the root area section, getting us prepped so we can start to slay our baby hairs. So, like I mentioned, I'm going to just go ahead and comb all of this out and let y'all zoom in so y'all can really see what a lace mill is. So just keep on watching. How melted and how scalp that is. Now these are the results you get when you use my products and also use my techniques, okay? We get you melted and slayed to the gods over here. But now we're going to go ahead and take that hot comb, and I'm just going to hot comb all of the baby hairs forward. That way it can already like lay in the, what I'm trying to say? That way it can already be like laid in the direction that it's going to be swooped in. And I got that little technique right there from Slay by Jordan. Y'all know that's my boo, period, boo. But yes, so I took that little technique and it was a great idea. So I went ahead and hot combed those baby hairs to the front. And now I'm going to show y'all how I got these exotic baby hairs on swim, okay? So I will be using the Got To Be gel, and I do use the gel that's in the black bottle, not the yellow bottle, but the black bottle. I just always, like that one way better. I'm just really not into the white gooey, So I'm just taking that Got To Be gel, and I just put some on the back of my hand. and I'm going to use that to create and swoop the baby hairs. Now, when you are doing, baby hairs and stuff, the goal is to create C motion, C motion. So whether you doing regular baby hairs or you getting a little flick of your wrist going, you are still going to create C motions. Whether you are doing the little hooks, the little, seahorse curls on the ear area, the sideburns, it does not matter. You are going to be creating C curls regardless. And another tip I wanted to give y'all, because I hear people talk about this, oh, I don't like to use a gel because it get all crusty looking. Listen, that means you are using too much product, okay? All you need is just a little bit of that got to be gel, and it will take you a long way. Just make sure you just put enough, and you kind of wet the baby hairs with that gel, enough to where it's easily going to swoop. And once you get it where you want it, you could go ahead and just blow dry it into place, okay? So just a little bit can take you a long way, y'all. Just make sure you get the hairs wet for the baby hairs, and it's easy to swoop because you don't have to put too much, and that's what creates that crusty, looking baby hairs that we do not want, okay? So like I said, y'all, just a little bit with the curls up. Wet the hair up, and then go ahead and swoop. Now, as far as the baby hairs, I just created whatever came to mind. I didn't get no inspired pictures or nothing like that. I just went with the flow, went with the flick of the wrist, and just, let my hands just do the slaying. I don't know what to call it, but I am showing you guys pretty much in detail how I achieved it. I didn't really crop out too much. I'm just showing you what I did on both sides. So y'all just go ahead and watch this part and get into these little slay right quick. Baby hair is slayed, and I'm gonna let y'all zoom in real quick, catch the real scalp tease, the real baby hairs on swim, period. And I slayed that. That junk look too good. Yes, ma'am. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much just finish up the rest of the styling. All I have to do now is just smooth everything into place before I go ahead and wet the curls up, get the curls popping. All it takes is a little, water and the right moves, and your curls will be slayed. And I know a lot of people say, curly hair is a lot of maintenance, but if you just keep up with the curls and, just take, the tips that I give you, it's really not that hard, y'all. I promise y'all it's not hard. What I'm going to do before I even wet the curls up, I'm just going to take some holding spray, because the part that I did with this wig, first of all, this wig parts deep, which is a really, really, really good thing. I was able to do a deep curved side part. And once I got my part where I wanted, and I really wanted that part to stand out, I hot combed everything around it, and also went in with that Tresemme holding spray, and I just blow dried it down into place, because I wanted that separation from the part and the curls to be very distinct and very bold. So once I get all of that smoothed down, Off camera, I am gonna go ahead and have to wet this hair up because I ain't had no spray bottles, so we just had to, you know, go and make it do what it do it the GEHETTO way, ghetto way. So we went to the kitchen and just got that thing soaking wet in the kitchen. But I did take my big wig brush and I brushed those curls thoroughly. So, ooh, look at that. Ooh, that thing clean, baby. But once you go ahead and soak this, you know, them curls up with that water, I am using the Tresemme like curling mousse. Listen, y'all, Tresemme might as well just go ahead and sponsor me because I use all of their products and I'm always putting y'all on to their stuff. And I'm not even getting 25 cents from them. But y'all know y'all my beauties. I got to keep y'all updated on the good, you know, the good stuff. So this is the Tresemme like curling foam or whatever like that for like curls or whatever. And as y'all can see, it got these curls looking so nice. Like, you just really have to saturate the you know, your wig with the water first, get it all detangled, and then go in with that mousse, and that mousse will hold those curls nice and firm like you see here. But this pretty much is the install. I hope y'all loved it. It's so pretty, it's so neat. The baby hairs don't swim, part on fleek, period. Y'all see? Okay, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all tuning in, make sure y'all bells on because these posts is only gonna get better. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next video, period.